Alright. So I did the memories for Yakuza. And then Yakuza Kiwami 2. Appreciate that, man. Let's head on the memories for Yakuza 3 now. Gameplay was not... It was decent, but it was not my forte for Yakuza 3. But let's get on it. Alright, so the events of Yakuza 3. 2009 Ryu Yukai. Okinawa, a southern tropical island. Practically a world removed from the daily grind of Kamurocho. Kiryu and Haruka return to their roots, becoming the properties of Morning Glory. Living alongside a small group of children with no relatives, but not even this remote beach was safe from the Yakuza. Oh, that's right, we're hearing Yakuza 3's theme. Then again, I wonder if the theme was different on PS2. Only a year ago, the Ryudo family had served them an eviction notice. Oh yeah, that's right. In an effort to clear the island. Well, I'm gonna say island regardless, but still, though, I kind of like saying island more better, but still. To clear the land for the building of a luxury resort along the coast. Shigeru Nakahara, a patriarch of the Ryudo family. And that's when we also met Rikiya at the time, too. So that's the key to a future prosperity for Okinawa. Despite his love for the quiet serenity that such a resort would destroy, Kiryu's resolve to protect the home of these children showed Nakahara what would be lost in the process, and a friendship was forged. More like brotherhood was forged, technically. Sworn Brothers was made. But not more than a year later, Nakahara was shot. Kiryu could not contain his rage. Nakahara's adopted daughter, who saw the culprit, drew his face, and Kiryu could not believe his eyes. It was the spitting image of Kazuma. Oh yeah, that's right. Joji Kazuma, right? Joji Kazuma. Kazuma's brother. The spitting image of Kazuma, his father figure who had died in his arms. Oh, that's right. Kazuma did die back in he died back in Kiwami 2, I believe. Or Kiwami 1, right? Kazuma died back in Kiwami 1, right? Not longer after, news of another shooting reached Kiryu. Daigo Dojima, whom Kiryu had entrusted the future of the Tojo clan to, was also shot by the mysterious assassin resembling Kazuma. An attack on the 6th chairman was enough to stir the Tojo clan's newly risen officers to action. This dude was a joke right here. What'd you say? He said, does anyone know how they get to play Senran Kagura? Peach Beach Splash? Trying to download it on your PS5, but it's not showing in your library? Jab has PS5. Maybe he could help you. Unless you bought the PS4 version, or the Daigo out of the picture. Oh shit, my bad, I skipped some. Yoshitaka Mine, patriarch of the Hakuho clan. Mine, and also that final boss in the games. Stop. Tsuyoshi Kanda, third patriarch of the Nishikiyama family. Go Hamazaki, patriarch of the Hamazaki family. Damn, Hamazaki, that's right. Yo, rest in peace to Hamazaki, because homeboy literally changed up. He really turned over a new leaf in 4, bro. Because we all know what happens at the end of the game for Yakuza 3. And how he literally stabs Kiryu. With Daigo out of the picture, all of them began to play their hands, and the ensuing clash pulled Kiryu and his friends into the fold. Kiryu was forced to return to Kamurocho to discover the truth. A foreign arms dealing organization had lit the spark of the conflict. Black Monday was its name, and its head, a man named Andre Richardson. Oh yeah, the dude that talked like a Tekken character. The one dude Kiryu fought while going through the hospital for Daigo, I think. Ryuzo Tamiya, the Japanese Minister of Defense, had allied with the American CIA to lure out Black Monday. He leaked information about the production of a ballistic missile system to lure Richardson to Japan. And he took the bait, but the CIA also sent an agent to assist in his capture, Joji Kazuma, younger brother of Shintaro Kazuma. Tamiya revealed that the missile system and the resort development were both in truth tactics developed to bring Black Monday to the surface, but the CIA had its own agenda, and Tamiya had no means of controlling the streak of blood left in Joji Kazuma's wake. To stop him, he turned to Kiryu. Meanwhile, back in Okinawa, did they literally skip the part where Majima literally popped in with a truck? Oh, Riki is dead! Oh my god, bro. Not my boy, Riki is dead! Tojo clan's struggle for dominance ended with Mine on top. He allied with the Tamashiro family, Ryu Yukai, and Morning Glory Orphanage could not withstand their combined might. A surprise attack leveled the structure, but Morning Glory was not the only casualty. Rikia, the young captain of the Ryudo family, was shot by Tamashiro and died in Kiryu's arms. The attack on innocent lives was too much for Kiryu to take, and he clenched his fist, preparing to take on Mine in earnest. Say it one more time with me. Aniki! Aniki! Let me stop. Mine had triumphed through his secret connection to Black Monday. He joined the Yakuza out of admiration for their life bonds that no amount of money could sever. But it was Daigo Dojima who saw the true value in the humanity of his subordinates, who became Mine's obsession. He rose through the ranks of the Tojo clan with Daigo as his impetus. But with Daigo in critical condition after the gunshot wound, Mine entered a downward spiral of despair. Mine came to the conclusion that Daigo was in no condition to live as he once had, and resolved to end his life to carry on the Tojo clan's legacy. Although Kiryu and Mine had both grown up as orphans, there could not be a bigger gulf in their ideologies. And the two men clashed. The battle came to an end with Black Monday's leader, Andre Richardson, pointing his gun at Mine. And then Mine literally did a kamikaze off the roof with Andre. It was Daigo arising from his comatose state who saved Mine, but Mine, seeing the error of his ways, chose to take accountability in his own way, falling to his death with Richardson before Kiryu and Daigo's eyes. As things settled down, Kiryu made ready to leave Kamurocho once more when a familiar face appeared in the crowd. Go Hamazaki, the disgraced former Tojo clan patriarch, blaming Kiryu and the Tojo for having lost everything. Kiryu offered a hand of reconciliation, and Hamazaki responded by thrusting a knife onto Kiryu's ribs. Bro, I hated that, bro. I hated that. But at least he changed, though. He changed in Yakuza 4, although Haruka still wanted to keep her distance from Hamazaki, but at least at his last moment, she was with him. Faced with death, you're capable of almost anything. Those were the words Kiryu spoke to Hamazaki in the final moments, and they were true of both Rikia and Mine as well. As he healed, Kiryu helped to piece Morning Glory back together, brick by beam, looking out upon a peaceful horizon. Hey, what's going on, Bushido? Alright, so that's the memories for Yakuza 3. The next time I hop on it, it's going to be the memories for Yakuza 4. Okay, so let me continue. Where was I at? I was right here. And boom. Leveling up. I mean, I was on Yakuza. I was on Yakuza 6 for 2 hours yesterday. How you doing, Bushido? Added 0 to the memory list. I definitely second that. You know what they skipped for Yakuza Kiwami? What they skipped for Yakuza Kiwami was literally how Majima kidnapped Haruka. For the memory list, basically. They didn't put that on the memory list. I'm guessing it wasn't important. Kind of looked like his balls just got hit on that pole, but he just stood there. I woke up a couple hours ago. Funny thing. Boom. Tuck. I just love the blood details over the wall. And of course over Kiryu's fist. Yeah, you got blood over your fist. No, that's the blood of the enemies I beat. Hey, don't run away. You're part of this too. Did they forget to add him in? I'm about to say. That hammer is still it's would have not lasted all morning. You gotta have that energy drink. Well, any drink for that matter. So at least be in tip-top shape. I was torn in Golden Country. Am I all set for Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Before I even get to that, let me just say that Blade Affinity in Xenoblade Chronicles shouldn't have been a thing to begin with. They should have kept everything the same since Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So I guess that put me through a lot of bullshit, to the point where I had to use 100% save with a New Game Plus. So at least speedrun through all that crap. Main story was fine. The whole community thing in Torn of the Golden Country DLC, bad. I get that. I'm surprised they even put it as a single. What was it? A separate game, even though like it's prelude before the main story. I'm surprised they even put it like separately from the original Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story. It was great. All I know is that Adam is a pussy. If he was scared of the Aegis' power, he should have just said so. And literally, Rex just pops in. Rex just literally pops in later on, and he's way younger than Adam can literally handle the Aegis' power. Just goes to show he understood Pyra and Mithra more than Adam ever did. Oh, dude. Yeah, they walk the way Kiryu just walk past them. Something is not right. The reason why they call it the Song of Life is because of the cynical nature of Kiryu's life.
お久しぶりで4代目。俺の顔覚えてます？やっぱり覚えてませんか。ま、俺は6代目体制になっても名ばかりの相談役でした。無理もない。もうお聞きでしょうが、6代目が薩にパクられてからこの老いぼれが引っ張り出されましてね。せっかく若返った登場回もまた古い世代に逆戻りです。4代目から見ると
I'll see yours.
頼りないでしょうが。
随分でかいテーブルを入れたんだな。
極道も最近じゃ書類仕事が増えましたんでね。お気に召しませんか。
そこの染谷ってのは書類仕事向きじゃなさそうだ。
俺は書類だ数字だって役割じゃありません。ヤクザにもいろんなのがいますんで。
まあ、どうぞ4代目。
The most hated character in the game? Sugai. He just smiles like they're gonna break. He just smiles like that.
長居するつもりはね。だが、いくつか聞きたいことがある。
例の4代目が目をかけたお嬢さんがひき逃げされた件ですか。はあ、痛ましい話だ。お察しします。
はるかの事故はいつ、誰から聞いた？
事故直後に薩からの情報です。
あんたのとこにはカムロ町中の事故の報告が行くのか？
沢村遥というお嬢さんは4代目の大事な身内として広く認識されています。もちろん特別に重要な件として私のところへ報告が来ました。聞きたいことというのはそれだけで？
その事故現場に俺が来ることを見越して監視していた男がいた。そいつは染谷一家の人間と言ってたが、監視を指図したのはあんたが、菅井。
監視じゃなくて護衛ですよ。4代目がカムロ町にいらしていると報告があってからずっとお探ししてたんです。それがお嬢さんの事故をきっかけにようやく4代目のご無事を確認できたという次第でしてね。
染谷の言う通りです。俺も差し出がましいとは思ったんですけど、今は中国人とドンパチの真っ最中でして、4代目は仇になった
Takumi Sumeya, he's definitely a good character overall. Fight him a lot.
的にかけるかもしれません。
余計なお世話だ。俺に護衛は必要ない。
4代目の人柄についてはよく存じ上げてるつもりです。そうおっしゃることは目に見えていたので、密かに動いていました。気分を害されたなら申し訳ない。
だから言ったじゃないですか、菅井さん。4代目に護衛なんか必要ないってね。大体狙われる理由がないんですよ。もう堂島の竜なんて看板、とっくにカビが生えてんですから。桐生さん、さっき俺らに監視されてるって言いましたけど、それも自意識過剰なんじゃないですかね。今やってるドンパチは俺らの世代の構想ですよ。とっくに引退された人間の出る幕じゃありません。
随分と威勢がいいんだな、今の若いのは。
中国マフィアとの構想のおかげですよ。いや、だってそうでしょ。最近まではいかに金を稼げるかがヤクザの力だった。6代目体制の登場界幹部はみんなインテリでしたよ。でも今は違う。でかい構想のおかげで登場界のヤクザの価値は喧嘩の強さになった。敵の首取った数が
Actually an antagonist, but he actually does get character development later on.
要するに力ずくで出世できるヤクザにとっちゃ至極まっとうな時代が来たってことです。いい時代になったでしょ、4代目。あんたもそうやってのし上がった極道の代表格ですもんね。これまで雲の上の人だった菅井さんも今じゃ俺ら若い者の力を頼りにしてくれてますねえ、菅井さん。
誰よりも組織のために体張ってる人間が中枢に入る、当然のことだ。
今の俺にはヤクザの価値なんざどうでもいい。ただ最後に一つだけ聞く。お前らが遥かの事故に関わっていることは何もねえんだな。
どういう意味です？俺らにそんなことする理由はないでしょう。
ああ、確かに今のところは俺もそう思う。俺も遥かもお前らの構想とは程遠いからな。だがもし万が一登場界が何かの理由で俺の身内に手出したんだとしたら、その時は容
I'll
赦し
bury all of you. Damn.
堂島の竜を敵に回したりはし
Damn, damn, damn.
俺らには今
Has the Tojo clan went this low?
山ほどいるんですから。
Do we even need a fucking Switch 2? Back in Zero, right? Kuze was always on Kiryu's dick. Before I go back to Serena, let me get those enemies real quick. Ah, shit! Oh, Gum. Bring him in here, come on. Tuck. She got it.
時間食っちまった。
Well, the reason why they haven't betrayed you is because you just found the right friends. I've got friends who are still trustworthy, but I'm also staying on the defensive. just in case they ever try to backstab me. Because those friends you could trust for a long time could have probably been tricking you over the years. I may be fine now, but that could change in the near future. So it's always important to have a keen eye just in case anything happens.
Kiryu さん、伊達さんから聞いたわ。はるかちゃんが交通事故にあったって。
ああ。今意識不明の重体で ICU に入ってる。しかもはるかを引いた犯人はまだ見つかっていない。何か犯人につながる情報がないか探ってるところだ。
キリュウさん、スマートフォン持ってるわよね。
ああ。
ちょっと貸してもらっていいかしら。はい、これでいいわ。
ん？どうかしたのか？
カムロ町の情報掲示板みたいなものなんだけど、そのアプリを今インストールしたの。もしかしたらそこに何か情報があるかもしれないと思って。
For me, I try to steer clear from all that. That's probably why I remain distant. That's probably why I distance myself from most people. Don't tell me it's a triad. No.
俺に何か用か？
ああ、いくらか金貸してほしいんだけどさ、すぐ返せっから財布出してくれ。
そうか。で、すぐってのはいつだ？
てめえ。
舐めてんのか？
くれ！何言ってんだよ！くれ！
マジかよ。この親父、信じらんねえ。
Yeah, who the dude on the right, man? Is that Crollo? Let me stop. Kiryu-chan! I thought he was Crollo. Let me stop. He don't got the black hair though. He looks like Nishikiyama from the right side. Watch Digimon? I'll try to get back into Digimon. I used to like it when I was a kid, but then I just kind of fell out of it when stuff like Pokemon and Bakugan and a bunch of others came along the way. Well, Beyblade specifically, because the classic Beyblade was always my favorite. Kylo Ren! Tokyo Revengers should be in Yakuza. It'd be so good if they had a little collab.
いつまで遊んでるんだ孔明。すみませんすみません。面白いおっさんがいたものですぐ行きます。早くしろよ。彼は岡田和親。
Online did a collab with Tokyo Avengers. Did it?
レインメーカーって呼ばれている。そして
If so, that's crazy.
ジャスティスのメンバー3000人の頂点に君臨する男。
何 ?3000?
驚きましたか？この狭い町に3000人の勢力。
I still got it stuff.
バカにできたもんじゃないでしょう。彼のカリスマ性に惹かれて、ジャスティスには今日もたくさんの若者が集まってくる。若者の居場所のないこのカムロ町で
Nishikiyama 2.0.
うずうずしてる連中がね。なんだかおっさんとはまた会える気がするな。それじゃ
しばらく見ねえうちにまたいろいろ出てきたな、この町は。
待ち休み時間くらい守りなさい。
10 years in a joint made you a prison bitch. Nishikiyama, I'm dead. Maybe when I do finish up all of Yakuza in general on PC, I'll head for the PS2 classics. One enemy? Come on, this isn't enough for me.
しばらく寝てろ。
Gotta always stay positive, Pondy.
あの
Well, of course, that's my style, but I guess, you know, we're not all the same,
強そう
but
ですね。
I always stay positive.
正義の心を持っている。いやー、目を見ればわかります。あなたならこの町を救えるかもしれない。
誰だ？
これはすいません。
You're like, da-da-da.
フルと申します。この町も随分物騒になりましてね。実は町の至るところで凶悪犯罪が起きてるんです。警察も手に負えないほどにね。こんな状況でのんびり警察に頼っていたら手遅れになってしまう。
Da-da-da.
すでに被害を受けた人も多いんです。だから私、この町のトラブル用 SNS を開設したんです。この町で何か事件が起こったら投稿してみんなで助け合おうって。だからこの町を救うためにもあなたに力になってもらえないかなと。
そうか、いいだろう。桐生だ。
桐生さんですね。ありがとうございます。では SNS に登録しますんで。これでよし。これからカムロ町に起こっている事件が
Trowbler. Don't they mean Tumblr?
もし助けていただ
Guess
ければ
Talbur is the Yakuza version of
ぜひ開
Tumblr.
発に協力して
Who the hell still uses Tumblr
じ
though?
ゃあお願いします。カムロ町を良くするために頑張りましょう。
About that kid from Tokyo Avengers? Which kid? Are you talking about Mikey? Manjiro Sano? Mikey? I don't see why people are saying Windbreaker is better than Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers is way better than Windbreaker. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. You want me to answer something while I'm literally fighting? What, excuse me? The enemies are practically gone now. I was about to get into a fight. Oh, no. Wait. Are we getting into a fight with Akiyama? Wow. I'm surprised Akiyama got past everybody in the hospital. I love that ringtone. Shibaraku. Yeah, it's like I'll probably like give Windbreaker a try sometime. But it's like how can that be better than Tokyo Revengers? I just don't get it. And people say it's better written and like what you call it. Um Now the characters are better and I'm like that kind of sounds like bullshit. Unless you want to be beaten by Mikey's super nuclear missile kicks, you'd best stay on his good side. What the hell? Akiyama's back in his. Oh shit. Dang, how did Akiyama get back in his regular fit? Is Akiyama no longer poor or is he still poor? Child services? You got to be fucking kidding me.
児童福祉士の野尻と言います。こちらの病院から子供を引き取るようにと連絡を受けまして。
何？
沢村さんにご親族はいないということですので、お子さんはこちらでお預かりします。今回のようなケースでは通常
Yeah, Manjiro Sano, that's Mikey.
ごめんください。
That's just Mikey's real name.
まだ1歳くらいなので正確にはおそらく乳児院ですが、少なくとも沢村さんが回復されない限りは施設へ送られます。
待ってくれ。俺は沢村遥の親代わりで桐生ってもんだ。だから
They don't want him to take responsibility, I bet.
あんたらには手間は取らせねえ。
桐生さ
Mm-mm.
ん。
They won't.
親代わりとおっしゃいますが、
They won't let him though.
でしたら桐生さんのような自称関係者にお子さんを引き取ることはできません。
Damn.
だってほら、例えばもしあなた方が赤ん坊の臓器を類からだったらどうなります？
何？
はあ？確かに今のは大げさに言いましたよ。
Akiyama's like, the hell?
でももしそういう人たちに赤ん坊を預けちゃったら、これ児童相談所の責任が問われる。
But Kiryu was still able to take care of Haruto later on, right?
こっちは人手が足りないっていくら言ってもそういう事情はお構いなしにね。まあそういうことなんで、あなた方にお子さんを預けたら私の責任問題になっちゃうんです。どうかご理解ください。
おい、野尻さんだったな。児童相談所ってのはあんたみてえなやつばっかりなのか。そんなわけねえよな。
はい？
あんたの言葉は子供のことよりてめえの立場だけが心配だっていう風に聞こえてしょうがねえ。俺もはるかも施設で育った人間だ。親と呼べる大人のいない子供の苦しみは それを味わった人間にしかわからねえだろ。
He got you there.
俺はまだろくに口も聞けねえような赤ん坊を施設にやりたくねえ。はるかも目を覚ませば同じことを言うはずだ。
なんと言われても仕方がないんですよ。それにもともとこの件はあなた方の了解を取る必要もない案件だ。今回は警察が不用意にあなた方を呼んだせいでこんな面倒になってるだけでしてね。失礼。あとは病院の担当者と話しますから。
What the hell are we gonna do now?
桐生さん、どちらへ？
Don't tell me.
俺ははるかの子をあんな奴の好きにはさせね
いや、桐生さん、ちょっと待ってください。
And this is where Akiyama's gonna stop him, possibly? Wouldn't that mean the Child Protective Services would be after Kiryu's ass if he literally just took Haruto like that?
そこまでにしましょう。桐生さん。
え。あの野尻って男は自分が施設に送った子供がどうなろうが構わねえと思ってる。
But it's so small to fight in. Like,
守ってやれるのは
imagine fighting in here, bro, on this engine.
あいつの言い分にも一理あります。俺たちは桐生さんという人間を知ってますけど、言葉を選ばずに言えば、前科持ちの元極道だ。すいません。でも、はるかちゃんが目を覚ますまでは仕方ありません。赤ん坊は叱るべきところで預かってもらうしかない。
Like, imagine all the carriages literally just like all being fucked up in this room.
ですか、桐生さん。そんなことにはなりませんって。
だがそうなった時にはハルトは間違いなく施設に送られる。そして赤の他人の俺にはこの子がどこの施設に送られたのかも決して明かされない。二度と顔を見ることさえできなくなる。子供が施設に入れられるってのはそういうことだ。その後俺がどうあがこうがもうこの子には何もしてやれなくなる。はるかも絶対にそんなことを望まねえはずだ。だから今しかねえんだよ。
何をしてるんだあんたら。その子をどうする気だ。
今話の途中だ。少し待っててくれ。
ふざけるんじゃない。あんたは赤ん坊を下に下ろすんだ。早くしないとただ。
Push his ass out. Thank you. I did the same thing.
この子は連れて行く。はるかが目を覚ましたら必ず返す。それまで俺に任せてくれ。
やっぱりダメですって、桐生さん。下手したら誘拐犯になります。もしそうなったら、俺ははるかちゃんに合わせる顔がない。何のために無所に行ってたんですか。
止めるな秋山。行かせてくれ。
考え直してください、桐生さん。俺にはあんたのやろうとしていることが正しいとは思えない。なんであんたはそうやって勝手に突っ走るんですか。少しは自分の後先だって。
We have to stop Haruto from crying.
俺だって分かってんだそんなことは。だが俺がどうなるか、周りにどれだけ迷惑かけようか、はるかの息子を守ってやるのは今俺しかいねえ。
桐生さん、
お前がどうしても邪魔するって言うならもう話
There's only one way forward, and that's the fight. Akiyama did not want to do this.
そこをどけ秋山。
くそ、なんで俺がこんな目に。
Oh shit! Damn, bro, this is the second time they actually get to fight. Except that when Kiryu fought Akiyama, he was also fighting Tanimura too, back and forth. All right. Oh, Akiyama doing his little jumping on the platform side. For real, so.
たく、あんた相手に俺が本気で殴れるわけがない。とんだ殴られ損ですよ。
すまねえ、秋山。
その子を連れて行くしかないんですか。厄介なことにしかなりませんよ。
考える前に手が動いちまうのは俺の悪い癖だ。
そんなだから桐生一馬の生き方ってのは誰にも真似ができないんです。
And that's where the game started at too, from what I remember. In that other place that Kiryu was in. Now the hardest part is providing for the kid, though. Not to mention the fact that he doesn't have insurance. Like, you need life and medical insurance for the boy. Like,
その子に食べさせるつもりならこういうのにしとけ。相変わらず無茶するなお前さんはよ。
this is why I don't want kids though, because like you gotta be prepared for that responsibility and shit, bro. Like, oh man, imagine Dante and Mama with a kid, bro. This could be training. Nah, but that's why I don't want kids, bro. That's another reason I don't want kids, bro. Truth is, I could never take the responsibility of providing for them, bro, when I could barely save my own money, bro. And that part is kind of the truth. I think it's because I follow my own path and rules and stuff, and you know, I don't want to be binded by chains or anything like that, a caged bird or anything like that, you know? I would say just use my money for myself. Give it to a stranger? The baby? Okay, what if you give it to the wrong stranger and he ends up taking off with the baby? Oh, Dante's daughter.
ホストに引っかかって大騒ぎしてたのがもう10年も前か。
At least you're not in China, bro. If you were in China, bro, China gives you a limit of how much kids you can have. See, the population in China is no damn joke, bro. They literally tell you a limit of how many kids you can have.
伊達さんのおごりでいいな。それでもう10年前のことはチャラだ。
まさかな。そんなんじゃすまねえや。少し言いづらいんだが、やっぱり言わなきゃならねえよな。
ん？
はるかのことだ。
はるかか。どうしたんだ？あいつに何かあったのか？
実はさっき手術が終わってな。幸い一命は取り留めたんだが、意識が戻らないんだ。この先いつになったら目を覚ますか、医者にもはっきりしねえ。
Is there even a place for Kiryu to stay?
なんだと。
Kiryu used to have a place in Fukuoka.
一体どうしてこんなことに。なあ、お前今日一日カムロ町で動き回ってたんだろう。はるかが姿消してた。
As much as I love kids, bro, I'm not really gonna plan to have any. That's all I'm gonna say.
沖縄を出た後、はるか
I don't need the extra responsibility.
どこでどう過ごしていたのか。分かったことは何も。
House in Onimichi to use?
そうか。ならやっぱり手が。
But if Kiryu has to work, then who watches the kid? Does Kiryu work there too? Or like, does Kiryu work while he lives
は
there?
るかの携帯に入ってた写真のデータだ。事故で壊れてた携帯から復元できたのはこの1枚だけだった。
どこで撮った写真だ？この背景からじゃ分からねえな。
いや、この画像データから GPS の位置情報が取れた。
I mean, we were kind of talking about all of us in general.
経度がわかる。この写真の撮影場所はな、広島だ。
広島？
Also, that's not Kiryu's kid, that's Haruka's kid.
広島の尾道神外町の付近だ。
それじゃ、はるかは沖縄を出た後、広島に。
みたいだな。その後どういうわけかまたカムロ町に戻ってきて、今日は赤ん坊と
For Kiyomi, the bartender, to take care of him.
はるかが広島にいたのがどのくらいの時期だったのかはわからん。
ハルトの父親が広島に。
その男なら今まではるかに何があったのか、なんで
I get it, Steph, yo.
きっとその答えを持ってるはずだ。さて、どうする、桐生。
そいつから聞きたいことは山ほどある。だがその前に俺ははるかの親代わりだ。大事な娘に赤ん坊を産ませて挨拶にも来ねその若造に説教の一つも垂れてやらなきゃ気が済まねえ。明日広島に行く。ハルトも一緒だ。
俺はあんまり賛成できねえけどな。広島には陽明連合会がある。
陽明連合会か。
陽明連合会っていや、近江連合東上会に次ぐ誰もが認める日本裏社会ナンバー3の組織だ。他の組織と手を結ぶことなく常に独立独歩、それでいて好戦的というわけでもない。一見すると穏健派に見える組織だが、敵が自分の島に足を踏み入れようなら手段を顧みず敵を駆逐する。あの近江連合でさえもただの一度たりとも戦争して勝った試しがない。
ああ、広島には触れるなという話は昔兄貴分たちからもよくされたな。
陽明連合会は天下を敬望せず、あの名将毛利元就と同じやり方で会長のクルスタゲルは広島という地を守り続けた。
クルスタゲルか。
当然お前も裏社会で生きているなら名前くらい聞いたことあるんだろう。 戦後に名を馳せたバクトであり、生ける伝説とまで言われる男だ。
ああ、だが俺が登場会にいた頃から実際にあったという話は聞いたことがない。
陽明連合会は外部組織との交流が全くないため、極端に情報が少ない。警察でも昭和50年代以降、クルス・タケルの行動を何一つ確認できない。
生きているのか死んでいるのか、それすらわからないということか。
生きてるとすりゃ100歳に近いはず。そんなジジイがどうやって広島のイケイケをまとめ上げているのか。組対四課の噂じゃ、クルス・タケルという人間はすでに存在せず、若頭の小清水というのが実質的なトップとして組織を動かしているという話なんだがな。
とにかく広島は警察でもよくわからない謎だらけの危険地帯ってことか。
そうだ。だからお前が足を踏み入れりゃ、場合によっちゃ東上会と陽明連合会との一大戦争の引き金を引くことにもなりかねない。
今の俺は仇なんだ。どう動いたところで
What happened?
何もキャーし
What's going on in the chat?
まあ、お前ならそういうに決まってると思っていたがな。
だってさ、俺が東京を離れている間、はるかのことを頼むぞ。
Why do you say it like that?
言えば秋山のやつもついててくれるだろうしな。しかしな、あのはるかがあんな可愛い子を産むなんてよ。誰よりも本人がいつまでも眠ってらんねえって思ってるはずだ。はるか必ず目を覚ます。だからよ、桐生。それまでに必ずハルトの父親連れてきてやってくれ。
What's the father even like? Real quick. Alright. That might be the good time to save. So that's about an hour of Yakuza. Got pretty far, don't you think? Yeah. I wanted to punch that dude from Child Protective Services, by the way. And this is the place where Kiryu is at now, then. I don't know why I'm getting reminded of the Purgatory, but I kind of do miss the Purgatory back in Kamurocho. So does Kiryu have everything prepared for Haruto then? Is the dude even on insurance? I don't think they're thinking about that in the game, so I mean, it doesn't matter, but I mean... Shouldn't Kiryu at least have Haruto in a stroller? Like... I thought the game would probably have Kiryu put Haruto in a stroller. Warm milk? Yo, bro. On God. Then again, if Haruka was awake, she could have just breastfeeded him, but, I mean... Damn, you can actually... Why would Kiryu just run with the baby? I mean... What's another game I need to head on? I guess possibly Neptunian. I was thinking Neptunian, but I don't know. Maybe Madoka Magica. I'm not even sure. If anything, I might just stay on Yakuza for an extra hour. I was thinking about it, but like... Simply want to finish up Dragon Star Varnir, and then there's... Maybe Atelier Yumi I can get on. Maybe, but... went on. Then again, no, yeah, no. I think I can keep it real, keep it chill for tonight. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, bro. Wait, what engine does Yakuza 6 run off of? Is Kiwami engine or Dragon engine? What was it again? Dragon engine. It's effective. Can you flip the car too? No, you can't. I don't know why. When I look at the motorcycle, I'm getting reminded of Shooting Star for Fooly Cooley's ending credits. That was a that was a real classic. You know something? I'm getting reminded of Kaoru's mother.
この店はもうす
Or her adoptive mother.
まだ準備中なんですけど。あら、赤ちゃん。かわいい。1歳くらいかな。男の子ですか？
ああ。な、ハルト。
あら、パパ以外の人は嫌い？
いや、パパってわけじゃねえんだ。
あ、もしかしてお孫さんでした？
孫？そうか。そういう風にも見えるか。いや、それより店が開くなら一杯いいか。
ええ、まだ少し準備かかりますけど。
Say what y'all well, say what they will, but Kiryu's the perfect guardian for Haruto. Ah, here we go with him, homeboy over here. The one that challenged Kiryu at the beginning of the game.
あ？キヨちゃん、なんならそいつは。
お客さんでしょ？南雲くん、お店開けるからもうそろそろ帰って。どうぞ、気にしないで座ってください。あ、そうだ、赤ちゃんにも席を作ってあげなきゃ。
のう、あんた、どっから来た？よそもんじゃろ。
Tsuyoshi Naguma, captain of Hirose family. I might as well say family subject.
東京か。ほうかほうか。ほいじゃが、東京もんがこんな田舎になんの用じゃ。観光には見えんの。
お客さん、よかったらこの中に赤ちゃん寝かせて。ちょうどいいのがあったから。
More of a Rikia incarnation?
どう？
So he would later on support Kiryu then, or?
かわいいね。
すまないな、ママ。
いいのいいの。こんなかわいいお客さん、初めてだから。普段来るのはろくでもないのばっかり。
ろくでなしっちゅんはわしんことか。こん店は常連のお客様に気遣いがないの。
南雲くん、タバコ消して。赤ちゃんに悪いでしょ。
When you think about it, Kiryu and Nishikiyama were kind of regulars too. In back in Kamurocho. Of course, back then with Reina. And then like later on the new mama in the bar too. And then Saejima, Tanimura. Well, I wouldn't say Tanimura because Tanimura was like a one-time thing, so he wasn't really regular. So I mean, but definitely Saejima and Akiyama too.
釣りはいらん。
You and me outside, I bet. Let me
気
see.
に食わんの。ヤクザに話しかけられても顔色一つ変えん。疎外な男
You
が
talking to a veteran Yakuza, you
わしの
dick?
キヨちゃんをたぶらかしとる。
誰が誰のものだって？
なん見とるんじゃ。踊れ。
酔って仇に喧嘩売んのか。大したヤクザだ。
なんじゃとこれ。
表出ろ。あんたがいちゃ美人のままと話せやしない。
お客さん、警察呼びましょうか。
Hmm?
いいんだ。少し酔いが覚めりゃおとなしくなんだろう。少しの間、ハルトを頼む。
おーし、上等じゃ。気に入った。たっぷり可愛がったら。
Damn, she would actually want to call the cops on one of her regular customers, bro. That's crazy.
この辺りでいいじゃろ。ここなら誰にも邪魔されん。今から泣いて詫び入れても遅いで。わしをキレさせた踊りが悪いんじゃ。死ね
Would this be like the very first fight they had? This would technically be like the very first fight they had then, because the one at the beginning of the game was possibly the last fight they had before Kiryu. What was Kiryu going to do at the beginning of the game? It was going to be his last drink at that bar before he left out to do something. Was he about to head out to a final battle or something, and he had one last battle with Tsuyoshi? Damn, bro, look at that! He's like, get a hold of yourself, bro. Oh, shit. Oh my god, bro, that is just perfect. That is just perfect.
なんじゃと。このわしが。
気が済んだか。
踊りゃ何もんじゃ。
いいから酔いを覚ますんだな。そんなに酔ってりゃ素人にだってやられる。
Difference with this part is that the tutorial fight was at night, but this fight takes place during afternoon. Why did they do that though? That's crazy. So they switched up. They literally switched up the setting then. Well, let's face some fights here too. I want to get the layout of the place real quick. So where does Kiryu live? If you remember, just let me know. I could probably just walk up over there and check it out then. Oh, that's right. I gotta level up the skills too. I forgot I'm not using auto upgrade. Damn, I guess I was just too used to Yakuza 5. I just didn't think I'd be able to finish Yakuza 5. It's where he lives is right next to the water. Can we go that far though? I wonder. Let me level up real quick. Let's get some new heat actions. I think we're gonna need that. Can buy. Okay, so let's see. Then again, I guess we got some. Alright. We don't have enough EXP for most of them. Okay, so then for... shit. Fuck. But Yakuza 6 is more shorter, with 13 chapters, since you'd expect more chapters for a final saga for Kiryu. Yeah! Yo, facts though! And to top it all off, it's back with the Dragon engine too, man. And it's like, I kind of wanted something long, but it's like, maybe I can probably do some extra missions and stuff to at least make it feel longer. Can we go up the stairs? Yes, we could. There's certain parts in certain cities that we can never really go up the stairs on. Oh wait, the lockers are still here or no? Let's explore. Damn, alright. Calm the fuck down. I didn't even push you that hard, man. What you was screaming like that for? I didn't even push you that hard. What it was like... a baseball field? A baseball minigame? Am I able to go to it right now, or... They got a shrine up here, don't they? Can we pray? Let's see. Sadly not right now. How many offerings can we make? Wait, can I do it for all of them together? Or does one, or does it just replace the other one? Oh, okay, so it does replace the other one. Okay, well, I guess it just stays for one then. Alright. As soldiers pass, resting at their feet lies the noble. I can't read the rest of that, but Natsume Soeki. I think out of every other country, Japan has practically the most interesting lore many, many years ago. Especially Meiji era, like and no, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that because I love anime and stuff like that. I'm just saying that because, you know, with the amount of story that with the amount of story that the amount of lore that Japan has and stuff and what it built up to become now and stuff is like real amazing. That's his house right here. So that's why we can go into it. Okay. But it's locked though. Damn, bro. Wait, is this an apartment? Looks like an apartment though. You know, honestly, Kiryu has always lived in apartment complexes before too. Like, since Zero, technically. I would say Kiwami. I mean, technically I was gonna say Kiwami because Kiwami is first, but like, I'm gonna just say Zero. I'm gonna say Zero because, you know, with Zero here, I guess that just makes, you know, Zero first though, but still though. But Kiryu could literally get his own place if he wanted to. I mean, like his own place instead of an apartment complex because, like, I mean, the Tojo clan is loaded with money, so I would be thinking maybe Kiryu can just literally dip into the Tojo clan's funds and shit and just borrow money like that. But I don't even think he'd want any of the kids at the orphanage to even like live off of Yakuza money. All right, bro, you want to keep on doing that? Well, I gave my fair share of ass kicking today. Let's see. Wow, to think we made it this far. I wonder if Yakuza ever popped up at the Game Awards. Like, I just wonder.
Ah, お客さん、大丈夫だったの？
ああ。ハルトを寝かしつけてくれたのか。
ええ、今寝ついたんです。本
I
当
think
に
one of
可
them
愛い
did.
わ。さあ、それじゃあ何か飲まれます？この人がハルト君のお母さん？ずいぶん若いんだ。
今で19だ。3年前に沖縄を出て、その後この辺りにいたらしい。
この辺りに？
写真よく見てくれ。ここらで 見た顔じゃないか。
さあ、桐生さんはその人を探しにこの町へ？
いや、居場所は分かってるんだ。それより彼女がここで誰とどう過ごしていたかを知りたい。
本人には聞けないの？
ああ、ちょっと訳ありでな。もっと言うと、俺が探しているのはハルトの父親だ。この辺りにいるんじゃねえかと踏んでるんだが、どういうやつなのか見当もつかない。
ごめんなさい。力になってあげたいけど、やっぱりこの人は見たことないと思う。
前はこいつ芸能界にいたんだ。沢村遥って名前聞いたことないか？
あまりテレビ見ないから。
そうか。ごちそうさん。感情。
今夜はいいです。可愛い赤ちゃん抱かしてもらえたし、うちの常連が迷惑かけちゃったし。
さっきのヤクザか。
それより桐生さん、ホテルはどこに？
いや、まだ決めてない。これから探す。
でもこの時間だともう近くで泊まれるところないですよ。
そうなのか。
だいぶ遠くならあるけど、ハルト君のパパ見つけるまでこの辺りにいるつもりなんですよね。ちょっと不便じゃないかな。わかった。ちょっと待ってて。近くで泊まれるところを紹介してあげる。あまりいいとこじゃないけど、気に入らなかったら遠くにホテル探したらいいし。
ああ。
もしもし、清美です。こんばんは。ごめん、飯野くん。水軍アパートなんだけど、少しの間うちのお客さん泊めてもらっていいかな？さっき電話したの、飯野くんって町内会の人でね、空きアパートの管理人。もうずっと部屋が空いてるから、しばらく泊まっていってもいいって。
すまないな。助かる。
期待はしないでね。ずっと空きになってて、手入れもされていないし、ただ、布団は置いといてくれるって言ってた。
そうか。
よかったら、また飲みに来て。ハルト君にも会いたいし。
親切なんだな。ありがとう。
What I really like about what most games do is like they start the tutorial off. They start the tutorial off with the story somewhere at a later part. Somewhere at a later part before at least the final battle or something. Or Kiryu, your arm's twitching, dude. It's fucking twitching, man. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. All right, what was I saying again?
キヨちゃんに頼まれた。スナック清美のママ。うちのアパートに泊まりたいんじゃろ？
ああ。桐生だ。この子はハルト。
いいのじゃ。あんた、何言うてキヨちゃんに取り入ったんなら。
取り入った？
Damn, everybody loves her, bro. Like, seems everybody's trying to, like, you know, get with her. The door? The door. You ain't close the door. Okay.
あんまり歓迎されてないらしいな。
キヨちゃんの頼みじゃなかったら断っとるわ。しゃけど、青春のマドンナに言われたら仕方ないけ。惚れた弱みじゃ。
あんたもか。さっき似たようなこと言ってるヤクザがいた。
ナグモじゃろ。
I didn't even know you were kicked.
3人とも同じ高校の出じゃ。わしとナグモとでキヨちゃんを取りようとった。そのキヨちゃんはわしらに愛想を尽かして東京に出てってしもうたがな。
あのママは東京にいたのか？
ママが出戻ってきてから青春よ再びじゃ。じゃが、ナグモンバカたりゃ極道なんぞなりよって。ガキンコらわしにどつき回されとったんで。大して強なかったくせに生きがりよって。
This place looks good at night, bro.
のうあんた、キヨちゃんに優しゅうされたっちゅうてええ気になんなや。調子乗っとったらすぐアパート追い出すけの。よう覚えとけ。
置いとけ。To where it took place in the time skip?
俺、あんたらの部屋はここじゃ。文句あるんじゃったらいつでも出てって構わんで。
いや、世話になるよ、いいのさ。
中に布団だけ置いてあるけ、あとは好きにせえ。どうせ近いうち取り壊すんじゃ。水軍アパートも時期見納めじゃの。
水軍？
この辺りは昔から造船の町での。漁師や船乗りも多かったけ、そがな連中の懐目当てにたくさん怪しいのがこのアパートに集まっとった。そいつらが水軍中って名乗っとったんじゃ。連中も海の男相手の商売じゃけ、はったりかましたかったんじゃろうよ。そのうち陽明連合会ってヤクザに吸収されたかの。
Still, I wonder if an environment like this is actually good for a kid.
広瀬一家の若頭っちゅうとるが5、6人のちんけな組じゃ。
なるほどな。
キヨちゃんとこのスナック街も元は陽明連合会の仕切っとった遊郭の後じゃ。じゃけど
陽明 Alliance。
造船不況があって人が減ってからなかなか戻ってこんわ。あんた東京からか。
ああ。
何しに来たか知らんがの。ここはよそ者が長居する町じゃないだ。
わかった。用が済んだらすぐに出ていく。それまで厄介かける。ありがと
う。礼じゃったらキヨちゃんに言うとけ。
よし。しばらくはここが俺らの家だぞ。
I don't think it looks too bad. Let's see what the inside looks like. This don't look too bad. I mean, I was thinking it was gonna be rusted and stuff like that, but this don't look bad. He'd use the perfect guardian for Haruto, bro. I mean, he took care of kids in an orphanage. Come on. They use the same old baby sound effect, bro, that you hear practically in every game. Mm-hmm. Damn straight. Kiryu's practically the only one looking after him, bro. Haruka's in a comatose state. Haruka's in a comatose state, and the father is still not found, bro. I'm like, where the hell is the father at, bro? Like, the kid would have had everything. The kid would have literally had everything, bro, if the father was around too. Suck. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I gotta switch my controller for this, bro, because the controller I'm using my D-pad is fucked up. Oh my god. Alright. Yoishoto.
それはははほら高い高い
How do we switch it? Damn it.
なでなでしてほしいのかほら横揺らしたぞ
How do you do this? What up?
なでなでよーしよし
Okay.
それ
There you go.
ははは
This is a pretty good minigame, bro.
よしよ
Ah, damn it. Fuck.
ほら高い高いいい子だ
See, I tell you, bro, that's what I'm saying. I won't say Kiryu. So Kiryu is perfect. I'm gonna keep saying this, bro. Kiryu is perfect for Haruto, bro. He took care of kids in an orphanage, bro. This is nothing. All right, let me switch back to my other controller. I'm gonna stop at 12:30. I have to get a new controller too. Oh my god.
この辺りで粉ミルクを売ってる店を知らないか
んなんじゃおっさん
この子が腹を空かせて困ってるんだ粉ミルクが今すぐ欲しい
こんないかついおっさんが育児しとるんかこりゃ傑作じゃさて女に逃げられたんじゃろおっさんも大変じゃの
知らなければいいじゃあな
まあ頑張ってくれや
It's moving in the direction of the inputs. You have to copy that part. Oh, okay. Again. Okay, so then. Ah, shit. Did not work. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, now I see. Thanks, Job. I'm starting to see it now. So is he moving up now or wait? No, wait. Ah, shit. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. Okay, wrong one. Okay, so let me see. Not up! Ah! Not up! Okay. Lip. Well, I can see the lift part. But I can't really see the D-pad part. Well, actually, yeah, I can't really see the D-pad part. That's the most one.
Oh, 粉ミルクですかすみませんちょっとわからないです私この間ここに引っ越したばかりなんでコンビニでもあればいいんですけどね
大丈夫じゃけ今度の週末高速バスでそっち行くしじいちゃん変な男作っとらんじゃろうな冗談じゃって今度会えるの楽しみにしとるわ俺も愛しとるでんああちょっと待って何おっさん何かよ
この辺りで粉ミルクを売ってる店を知らないか
ああちいちゃん聞こえる今目の前に小さいガキ連れた変なおっさんがおるんよほんでミルクを売ってる店知りませんかってちいちゃん知っとんのうんうん ちーちゃんが薬局行ってみって。薬局行きゃ粉ミルク売っとるってよ。
そうか、薬局だな。ありがとう。
さすがちーちゃん。よう知っとるの。
Still want to slap that dude for being a bitch. You stop. Okay, so here we go again. And the auto saves too. The auto saves too at this part too, I think, or just auto saved at the right time. Okay, so let me see. Where was it? Okay, so where's he aiming now? Swing? Okay. Oh, so he wants to go up, or? They won't let me use the A left stick thing. I wonder on PlayStation if there's trophies for actually like doing that mini game a lot. It's funny, you know, I used to have like apparently when I was a baby, my mom always told me that that when I was a baby, I always had fevers and stuff. That's the funny thing. I don't know how though, but I think I was probably a problems child back in the day. I mean, growing up throughout the years, I did have a mouth on me, just saying, and I still do. Just one trophy, remember correctly? You gotta ask him again. ああ、but he's a dick though. I mean. Ah, the autosave feature. I just love it, bro. That's something we need in a lot of games. Battle skills rank up. Okay. This might be the right time to save here for today. I'm really loving Yakuza 6. It is good to see that we've made it this far. Let me see the character profiles real quick. Majima with his little classic fit since Kiwami. My boy. Mad Dog Shimano. I mean, he was given another name too back in Zero. Give me a sec. They used to call him the Lord of the Night. Okay. Look at little Haruto. Wonder what he looks like grown up later on. And the children grew up too. Kind of divided. Some fans will personally, the story is great in 6, especially when it's simple and it's good. It focuses more on family. Kind of divided some fans. So you're telling me some fans weren't really satisfied with the story then? I wonder if most of those fans were the Japanese fans. Possibly. They probably see it from a different perspective than us Western players. I mean, because it's always the Japanese fans I gotta say something about it, since since majority of their games drop in their country first before the West. Okay, so it's saved. All right. Okay, all right. Save. All right. So what time is it? 12:29. All right. So I'll be back. Well, it's already tomorrow technically since it's 12 midnight, but I'll be back later on today. Later on in the morning, but I think probably somewhere in the afternoon because I'm gonna go shopping and blah blah blah. I'm gonna see if I could possibly start an SAO game, probably an SAO portable exclusive, because I'm actually gonna start getting into SAO games for Sword Online. So everybody have a good night.